Yo.
What kind of problem could Draymond hiring Rich Paul present for the Warriors?
Well, I think it could create a problem because the Warriors are accustomed to, coaxing people in there, accepting a little less. I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Yep.
Steph Curry's got his money. Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant are the priorities. Draymond Green is smart enough to know they should be the priority, not to mention the fact that their deals are up this season, whereas he's signed through next season. But in the end, after signing a 5-year, $82 million deal in 2015, represented by B.J. Armstrong, the former Chicago Bull, Draymond wanted to go in a different direction. And, I've spoken to him on several occasions throughout this season. And this is the one thing that I do know, because he and I spoke about this actually weeks ago. He said to me, because I saw him on a shot with LeBron and those guys, and he said to me, I get tired of people talking about Rich Paul like he's just some product of LeBron James. At some point in time, you got to give this young black man credit for what he's doing in this business. Aaron and Eric Goodwin are talented, obviously very talented and elite agents. Bill Duffy is one of the greatest ever. These are African Americans who are agents in this business, and they're very capable. But when you talk about Rich Paul and what he's been doing as of late, you can't take credit away from what he's doing. And where Draymond is going right now and where he's planning on going in his life, not just basketball, it seems to be a decent move, if not a pretty great move. Because here's the thing that everybody needs to understand about Draymond Green. He's his own man, for better or worse. I can assure you this ain't one of them situations where he was coaxed by LeBron to go to Rich Paul. You ain't coaxing Draymond Green into doing anything. So that's important to point out. And here's the thing. He went to Michigan State. Why do I bring that up, Max? Because even though he's in San Fran now, or Oakland rather, okay, don't think for 1 second that this move is about him ultimately ending up in L.A. This is the first thing that jumped to my mind. L.A., 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 Draymond Green. You speak to Tom Izzo, you speak to Draymond Green, you speak to other people that know Draymond Green. Draymond Green is the type of dude, give him the right situation, he'll go to Alaska. He don't give a damn where it is, okay? Just give him the right situation. So now you have a situation where in today's NBA economy, believe it or not, because he's a utility guy that's very versatile and can do a lot of things effective on the basketball court that don't involve scoring, that's going to make him incredibly valuable. Is it a max deal? Probably not. But if it's one of those situations where it's considerably more than $82 million, you're damn right it could be, assuming he stays healthy and he can play.
Draymond Green gets paid $16 million this year. What's the Supermax contract at the highest? About 36, right?
Yep.
He's going up to 17 and then 18. That's the rest of his deal, right? He's about a half-max player, but he gives you much more value than that. Now, I believe he is in decline. I believe he's a little quarter step slower than he used to be. Clearly, his three-point shooting has gone backwards, but with the addition of Kevin Durant, he goes from shooting 4 threes a game to like 2.5, something like that. And sure, a guy like that is not a pure shooter, probably needs more touches to be in the rhythm of hitting those shots. But Draymond Green's overall game is so excellent. He also, by the way, has fallen from third most important Warrior behind Steph. And it used to be second. Steph was the most important guy, then Draymond, then Klay. Then KD joined the team. And with Draymond taking a little half step back, quarter step back, and Klay continuing to do what he does, Draymond's really like the fourth best player on the team now. So all that said, if the Warriors look at their situation and go, we need to reshuffle this deck, we could lose KD, who knows with Klay, we still have Steph, and we need to build around that. It may be a situation where they're best off flipping Draymond into something else, young pieces or parts. I do think, certainly the first thing that comes to my mind is, how would Draymond play with LeBron James? Extremely well. Draymond gets every loose ball. Draymond's a monster defender, defends multiple positions.
Well, excuse the interjection. We don't even have to hear from LeBron about the Lakers if Draymond Green is on that squad. He'd have been yelling at them on the floor. Yes, they wouldn't have got to the locker room without him.
So you like it? You feel like it's a good fit?
Well, the other thing about it is when you acquire Draymond, however you redo the deal, if you get him in the middle of this deal, you can usher him in under the cap as a half-max player, which means you can afford to go out and get other players and then redo his deal in such a way that it doesn't handicap you getting a max contract guy.
Here's the interesting and compelling part that we can't ignore in all of this. The Golden State Warriors are about to move into a new arena. It's a state-of-the-art arena. Everybody can't wait to see it. It's presumably going to be a cash cow. I spoke to one guy that was a season ticket holder. He pays $140,000 a year for his season tickets for the Golden State Warriors now. To go into the new arena, the price has elevated to over $550,000.
Yeah.
So he says. So all I'm saying to you is this: when you consider the money that they're going to be printing practically, this is what a Draymond Green and others believe, including management with the Golden State Warriors. Their belief is we can keep whoever we want if money is the issue. We got enough money to pay everybody. Draymond knows that. So it comes down to, do you want to keep him or don't you? And if you don't want to keep him, chances are you're not going to want to go into next season, approaching the last year of Draymond Green's contract. You'd probably want to get rid of him this summer, which is why the timing of Rich Paul's arrival with him makes it very, very interesting, because Rich Paul has to deal with Anthony Davis this summer as well. Even though he's still under contract as well, you're planning on getting rid of him if you're the Pelicans. So it's going to be a very interesting summer.